Good morning, everyone, and happy Halloween. Hope your morning's off to a great start. First off, out of the gate, I do want to apologize if I need to clear my throat. I am dealing with a little bit of a light cold, which requires occasionally some throat clearing. So please bear with me on that. And I have the little Peter Brady thing going on every now and then. It is Halloween morning. A great day. Halloween is. I enjoy it oh so much, as you can tell. I like to get dressed up on Halloween. First off, before we get to some weather information, a shout out and congratulations to the Washington Nationals for winning the World Series last night. It is the first time in any of the major professional sports that all of the games were won by the road team. So the Nationals went on the road. They actually came back last night, down 2 runs late in the game to win the game 6-2. So congratulations to the Washington Nationals. Now, this is a Halloween edition of Wake Up Whiteboard Weather, but we are sponsored, as always, here in the morning by WetGo. WetGo car washes with over 40 locations created or around Western Pennsylvania. Clean wash, guard wash, all-weather wash, which would come in handy because we're going to have all kinds of weather the next 24 hours, and the showroom wash, which gives you 100 extra bonus perks. Once the rain passes, visit your local WetGo to get yourself all cleaned up and tell them WhiteBoard Weather sent you. All right, let us quickly run down a few tidbits of information. First off, while I have the camera turned around, that brown shaded area that encompasses all of Western Pennsylvania, that is a wind advisory. Not yet in effect, but will go into effect at 5 o'clock this afternoon. I'll have more about that in just a moment. Now, a look at your current temperatures. This is the Halloween treat. It's going to be mild outside. It is mild outside. Cloudy skies. There is some drizzle and mist in parts of the area, kind of a misty start to the day. And if this were it, if this was our day, it wouldn't be so bad, but not so fast, my friends. It is going to get wetter and it is going to get windier over the course of this afternoon and into this evening. Right now, we're sitting in the low to mid 60s as you or the kids head out the door. This potentially could be the wettest Halloween on record. Right now, the record goes all the way back to 1899, so that's our 120-year-old record. 1.22 inches on the 31st. We've already had some rain in the bucket since midnight. We'll add more over the course of this afternoon. Speaking of which, this is the way radar looks right now. A relative lull in the activity, but if you were with me yesterday, you know that I indicated that our wettest period would probably be from about 10 o'clock in the morning through about 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. I'm standing by that. I can see that next push of more widespread rain by mid to late morning and into this afternoon. So while it is overcast and damp outside right now, it will get wetter as we head into the late morning and this afternoon with the approach and eventual passage of a cold front that will bring with it some gusty winds and some much colder temperatures. So that is sort of your little preview if you're getting ready to head out the door anytime soon. Now, before we get to the whiteboard for today is National, these are all probably coincide with Halloween, obviously. National Caramel Apple Day today. It is National Magic Day today. Now you're asking, how does magic coincide with Halloween? Well, this is the day that Houdini died. I think it was back in 1926. So that is probably why it's National Magic Day. It's National Doorbell Day today because there's a lot of doorbell ringing. and this has no relation to Halloween, but it is National Knock Knock Joke Day today. Born on this day, born on Halloween, Christopher Columbus was born on Halloween. So was Brian Piccolo. You're saying, who's Brian Piccolo? He was in the movie about which Brian's song, the movie was made. Gale Sayers and him were good buddies. Only reason I bring it up is every time I still watch Brian's song, I still tear up, well up, and cry like a schoolboy. That movie just gets me. Anyway, Rob Schneider, born on this day. Dan Rather, appropriately enough, John Candy was born on this day. The late John Candy passed away in 1994. Vanilla Ice, doon 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 doon. Stop, collaborate, and listen. Vanilla Ice is celebrating his birthday today. Real name is Rob Van Winkle. And former Penn Hills and Pitt football star who passed away last December, Bill Fralick, celebrated his birthday on this day. So those are your birthdays for today. If you know someone that celebrates their day of birth on Halloween, let us quickly get over to the whiteboard, and I'll break it all down for you for this afternoon, this evening. If your neighborhood still has trick-or-treating, yes, rain is going to be an issue, but wind could be the bigger issue, especially with all the Halloween decorations outside. If you have any Halloween decorations that are maybe loosely secured, you may want to bring them in or make sure that they're properly secured. Otherwise, we'll literally have flying witches, flying ghosts, flying cats, and maybe flying tombstones through the neighborhoods later on this evening. Here is your Wake Up Whiteboard, again brought to you by WetGo Car Washes. There are over 40 locations around Western PA. WetGo is where I go. It's where you should go. It's where everyone should go. And when you go, tell them Whiteboard Weather sent you, and I recommend the all-weather or the showroom wash. Breakdown, as I said, the best part of today is the temperature. 62 this morning and 67 this afternoon. Now, we'll call it cloudy and damp this morning just because there is that mist and drizzle. As we get toward late morning and lunchtime, I think the showers become more widespread, more numerous, 65. And they'll continue through the afternoon. 4 o'clock, 67, becoming breezy with showers. Could even be an isolated thunderstorm or two with an approaching cold front. Now, once that front officially passes through the area by early evening, that's when winds are really going to pick up, and then we'll start to see temperatures beginning to cool as well. Wind advisory goes into effect at 5 o'clock this afternoon through 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Over that time frame, it is expected that we'll see sustained wind speeds, continuous wind speeds of 15 to 25 with gusts to 45 miles an hour. So, yes, there will be some rain in the area, but I think wind could become the bigger issue this evening if your community still has trick-or-treating. Be careful. And then by this time tomorrow morning, it will feel much different. We're going to see a 25-degree temperature drop overnight tonight. This time tomorrow morning, we will have temperatures in the 30s. So prepare accordingly. There you go. That is your Wake Up Whiteboard brought to you by WetGo for this Halloween. It is certainly less than spooktacular. I had to do it. So there you go. Couple of notes before I let you go about Halloween. These are what your factoids are about today. There is a fear of Halloween that is called Samhainophobia. That is the fear of Halloween. Ireland is believed to be the birthplace of Halloween. These are very interesting. The movie Halloween, which I still consider to be one of the best horror films of all time, it still creeps me out to watch the original Halloween. I think it was made in the 70s. But the original title was The Babysitter Murders. Then they changed it to Halloween. And the movie was on such a tight budget that they had to find the cheapest mask they could for Michael Myers. And the mask that they had, this is the mask that he wore, was actually a William Shatner Star Trek mask. I did not know that, and perhaps you didn't either, but now you do. And as I said, today is National Knock Knock Joke Day, so I'll pretend you're answering me when I ask. Knock knock. I'm glad you asked. Boo. Don't cry. It's Halloween. Okay, there you go. Please join me this afternoon for our 3 o'clock edition of Whiteboard Weather. And also, please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. The more you share, the more people we reach, and the larger we become. And everyone knows about the simply accurate, no hype forecast, not fearcast, that we do here every day at 7 and 3 o'clock. Have yourself an outstanding Halloween morning and early afternoon. I'll see you at 3 o'clock with our Halloween afternoon edition of Whiteboard Weather. Have yourself a great day. I'll see you at 3. Peace.